Okay, now all the annoying distractions and crap are gone. Meaning people have left the house. Oh, don't be laggy now. There we go. It's like a billion boxes. Oop. And they're back. Alright. Way now. Some people always get places early. Some people always get places late. Mom is one of those people who will have to leave 4 or 5 times before she even begins to go to the place that she'll already be late to be at. Never understood why you couldn't just, when you walk out the door, have all the stuff that you need for wherever you're going. It doesn't seem like it's that hard of a thing to do. But then again, I'm extremely organized and keep up with stuff, and she never does. How in the world she's a teacher, I don't know. She's a good one, I'll give her that. I just don't know how she keeps up with all that stuff. Beowulf coming up from behind, oh no. Whack. Thank you. I was gonna say, whoa, are they slowing down? No. You're way too pawy. You need to go away. I don't know why it's so choppy all of a sudden. There we go. It's, yeah. Oop. Alright, maybe it's these two. Something about pausing it seems to mess things up. Let's get them unstuck. Running out of ammo. Alright, quit ghost. Oh. Hello. 1, 2. Yep. Okay, so I should probably talk about stuff. Not really a whole lot left as far as the gameplay is concerned to talk about. Pretty much been over that. The wolves do seem to be more slappy than usual. I think that's part of increasing wave difficulty or something. They attack more often. Which is, you know, it's great from the gameplay's perspective. But, not so great from my perspective of trying to actually get through 100 waves of these creatures. Please don't eat me, Mr. Beowulfs. Damage-wise, they still seem to be doing about the same, though. So, that is one good thing about it. Don't even know how many are in a wave anymore. But there's a lot of them. Over 100, we know that much. Probably, at this point, I'd be willing to say about 120. I'd guess probably about 120 in this wave. Which means I'd need at least 240, 250 rounds to kill them all, and that's if I only use the execute move and not some of the other moves as well, which I do from time to time, depending on how clustered they are. Like right now, probably a good time for that. Keep them off of me. Alright, I see 6 of you in front of me, so where's 7? There's 7. Hello. You're unlucky number 7 in this case, because you're going to get blasted. So the crescendo move is really cool, but it wastes a lot of ammo. Probably will not be seeing me use that move again. Which is too bad, because I like that move. But with as fast as they attack you after being hit, well, now it's actually more of a death trap move than anything else. Break it up, guys. Hey, Beowulf, no, Ruby's not that kind of girl. Whoop. Smash. Of course. Alright, well, let's, boom, shoot all you. Oh. Hey, look, more ghost mags. Yes. So this is not to say anything about the gameplay or anything, but right now Ruby is probably carrying about 10,000 rounds of ammo on her, which would weigh a huge, it would be a huge amount of weight. So, just, I guess, a testament to her strength that's in that tiny little body. Another reason also not to mess with Rwby Rose. Also, I wonder what caliber Crescent Rose is. Because if she's able to hip fire like a 50 or something, that's yet another statement of how ridiculously strong she is. Then again, did grow up with Yang, and guess when your older sister was training with shotguns strapped to her arms, you get strong as well, just by virtue of having to train with her. Oop. Jeez, you guys are persistent. Jeez. Get out of there. Oop. What, ghost mags? Yeah, ghost mags. Pretty much everything except what I'm picking up. Or pretty much, no. Pick up everything except what I need to pick up. At this point though, don't really care about picking up the boxes. Yes, I'll probably need them later, but you have to survive to get to later. Oop. We'll go for you. Oop. They got really fuzzy ears too. Like they got really big bushy tails and fuzzy ears. Oop. Now, and obviously the Grimm in the show have, the big bony plates and stuff on them. But I guess it's worth asking the question, are there Grimm that don't have the big bony plates? Huh? Also, it's worth asking a question, where exactly is the forest? This winter forest near the altar that's on the cliff, or memorial stone, or whatever it is. See if we can get to 60 or even 70 today. I'd like to try to get as high as I can, because anyone who's played the game knows if you close the game, you lose your progress. and you know, random power outage or the computer restarting to do updates or anything like that would totally cancel out the last like 9 hours of recordings that I've done. And well, starting over from wave 1 would indeed allow me to use more of the more interesting moves. Really rather not go and record all that yet again. It would be a bummer. Oh, 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 explosions. Got to love all the explosions. There we go. Getting them all together in a group is like the hardest thing to do, because they always want to be spreading out. Yes. See, they've all gone and gotten themselves spread out again. Oh, there's some more ghosts. Come on, really? Really? Needs to be a way to switch targets. I need to figure out how to do that. Is it tab? Nope, that's what tab does. I would play around with the buttons some more, but I would rather not get eaten while playing with buttons. I'm pretty sure there's a way to do it while you're locked onto a target. You can switch to another one. Or I may just be making stuff up at this point. I don't know. kind of suspicious that there's only 2 left. I'm at almost 100 mags. Or cases. But I guess there were. Okay, good. Back to Scorch. 59. 1, 2. Yep. Still 2. Alright. Of course, it could be that the screen is not being weird. It could be that my eyes are being weird. Like, I've been thinking that it's been like jerky and glitchy, but it could just be that I haven't finished my tea this morning yet. And, may not be fully awake. Probably not a good idea to fight Grim when you're not fully awake. But then again, if this is like some random dream that Rwby is having, then I guess technically she is fighting them while not fully awake. I don't know how I did not die right there. There was like 50 guys all smacking at me at once. But dodge roll is the most powerful move in this game. Solely because it will keep you from dying so many times. I'd like to get to wave 60 by lunchtime if I can. And if I can't, well, we'll just postpone lunch. Get away, Beowulfs. Thank you. Totally wish you could reload in midair. That would be so freaking cool. Like you could reload while you're falling or something. Ooh. Oh, okay. That's probably one of the most dangerous things in this game, is when you go to strike at one of them, and then another one hits that one and knocks it off. Because that, like, you know, half a second of not attacking things could, and has before, gotten me killed. Don't know if I would ever want to use silver mags at this point. They are very good at keeping things away from you, but you also run out of them very fast, and they don't do as much damage, like overall. I mean, obviously if I run out of ammo and I pick some of them up, then, oh well, I'll have to use them, but... Ooh. They're all clustered together there. Oh, they were, now they're not. And somehow that happened. Ended up with most all of them behind me. Nope. Oh, good. Also, the experience per kill has not really gone up any. Since about wave, probably 30. I'm assuming that means that they have not really gotten any tougher. It just means that more of them have been added to the waves. Which is good. Because if they did get much tougher, then I would be in trouble, probably. Probably one of the nicest parts about this game, and I don't think that it's recording the game audio, but because I know some people might find it annoying to have, you know, however many hours is going to end up being of just the musical number from Red Like Roses playing, but I like it. I think that it's one of the better parts of this game, is that it's got just the musical piece constantly going like a loop. So while you're fighting stuff. So all those millions of Scorch mags that were laying around earlier, yeah, apparently I've already picked all of them up. Because I'm about to run out of ammo. there's some. That's good. That'll keep us going for a little bit longer. There's some more. Okay. And there's some more. What do you know? Ask and it shall be given. Don't know if stating that they seem to be gone counts as asking, though. Maybe it was just implied asking. The question is, do I want to get to wave 60 before lunch or through with wave 60? I think I want to try to get through with it. Also, probably we'll try and keep a count. You know, no, screw the count. We're not going to count how many there are because that would just be distracting. Right now I don't need that. Smashing. Also, I think the mouse may be dying on me. Right, good. Oop. Hello. hate it when I run out of ammo. I don't know how I did not pick up like all those boxes right there. I'm kind of curious to see how many are in a wave. What I may do is after I get through 60, I'll end this particular recording, go back, watch it, and count them there. That way I can start 61 with a number of how many were in 60. More scorch marks. I think it's well over 120 now. Oop. Well, I say that and we're about ending 59, so I don't know. Hey, look at that. 59 is done. 97. We're frost now. Got a little bit of the tea. Wave 60. 60%. Almost 60% of the way there. End of this, we'll have to do a potion count too to see if I'm up or down from like the 500 and something, 495. 495 potions that we were at last. Don't know how in the world I remembered that number. Oh, that was a slaughter fest right there. Beowulf, why? You're so soft and cuddly. Why must you be so clawy and bitey? I could just see Ruby with like a plushy Beowulf or something she sleeps with. You're like a teddy bear, except Teddy Graham. I don't know. I guess it wouldn't be a Teddy anything, because Teddy Bear was from Teddy Roosevelt. So I guess it would be whoever's remnant equivalent of Teddy Roosevelt. Which, I guess Teddy Roosevelt is more like the Earth equivalent of, like, he would be like the real life version of, like, Ozpin or someone like that, because I mean the stuff that that guy did, and Roosevelt was just an amazing guy to, like, not just because, you know, he was a president and all, but I mean, how many people do you know of like sneaked their way into the Navy, or to get over being, like, get over having bronchitis and all these other crazy, ridiculous things that he had, like breathing problems and, you know, just being a weakly sort of person in general, go out to the Badlands of South Dakota and live there. You know, just so they get over being wimpy. I mean, how many people do you know do that? And the guy was crazy. But also incredibly strong. There they go again, throwing off my direction by smacking each other. Bad bills. I was gonna say, oh wow, we're done with them already? It's dropping the amount of people in the wave? No. It's not. Burster shot. Burster shot, probably the second most useful ability in this game. Execute. No, dodge roll, burster shot, execute. Because while execute does, you know, a high amount of damage to a medium amount of things, burster shot does a medium amount of damage to a large amount of things and requires no ammo to use. Just uses some of the aura to fire it. Which makes sense when you go with Monty's explanation of all the weapons are just conduits for aura. It makes sense why the burster shot then would not actually use ammo. It's just like a projection of Rwby trying to decimate things. Which is really more terrifying when you think about it like that. Not only is it a scythe and a gun, but it can also project the pure mental force that is Rwby Rose. Or soul force, or aura, however it is. Either way, it's terrifying. Don't know if there's any Firefly fans that would watch this, but it's like I kind of think of Rwby Rose as like the more normal version of like River. You know, I can kill you with my brain. Except in this case, it might quite possibly be very true. Love how the limbs bounce. It's just ridiculous. Now, how is he stuck? Why are you stuck? Don't know, but you're about to not be stuck. Trying to remember where I started this recording. I think it was halfway through wave 57. I think that's when I started this. I'll have to go check the file names of the other ones to see. Yes, so we're up to about let's see, 3, 4, 7, 10, 20 something different recordings now that stretch up to almost 9 hours, or maybe 8.5, close to 9, somewhere in there. the way it's taking a very long time. Like, I knew it would take a while, but I didn't realize just how long it was going to take until I really started this thing. Like I said, I've gotten up to 60-somethings before, 63 or 64, somewhere like that. Did not realize that it took this long to get there. I mean, it should have been a key when it took me multiple days of, you know, spending my free time doing this to get there. But maybe not. Or maybe it was so enjoyable that I didn't pay attention to the time it took. Even now, using pretty much 2 or 3 different moves, it is still, I still find this relatively fun to do, because it does keep getting harder to not get eaten by wolves. I don't know if eaten is the right word. Like, do they eat people, or do they just have like something about them and the people of Remnant that is just like totally contradictory to each other? Like, I know that they fight each other, but there's like no real good indicator yet as to why the Grimm fight the people. Like, were the Grimm there first? And by the opening thing of Volume 1, it would seem that yes, the Grimm were there first. So was it like, did the people come in and like take them over and push them out or something? I mean, they don't really seem to have any sort of civilization to speak of, other than that we do know they can communicate with each other. The Grimm can. Obviously, the people of Remnant have plenty of civilization and communicate with each other just fine. Oh, got another frost mag. And then there's Pyrrha's talk about why we fight the Grimm, when she's spouting, you know, wise words of knowledge to Jean. I've never been able to pronounce his name correctly. I don't know why. It's like, just the first time I do it, it's always like just John. It's like, it's not John, it's Jean. Oh, thank you for jumping back, Beowulf. So where... Yes, so we know that they fight them because the Grimm, like, lack a soul or something. Maybe they're trying to, like, take souls for themselves from people. Or maybe it's just because that's what they do. We don't have anything that we know of, really, that is like the Grimm. Like, there isn't anything on Earth that really, truly is just out to hunt people with little to no reasoning behind it at all. It makes you kind of wonder where we get the ideas of creatures and things that are out to hunt people, just to be hunting them. But still, makes for a good story, and definitely is making for an entertaining game. Hopefully also for an entertaining few series of videos. I would hope. Because at this point I don't think I will be publishing this as one video. Probably have to be multiple ones. Otherwise it will take forever to load to YouTube. Also, it'll probably be the first video series that I upload. I've got several. I've got some stuff from Payday 2, Diablo 3, may even do some Mass Effect 3 stuff. But so far, haven't uploaded any of it. Mainly because I haven't figured out how to get audio from other people's, like the other people I play with, mics on the recording. Records mine just fine. I tell it to record the stuff that comes through the headphones, but it hasn't as of yet. Because we do get into some very interesting conversations that are very entertaining when we're playing. It's like me and one of the other couple of guys, me and like 2 or 3 of the other guys that I play with on a fairly regular basis, whenever I'm not doing this pretty much. We were doing Payday 2 the other day, and had totally just botched a stealthing framing frame. We were very annoyed at it. We were not able to complete that mission. To the point where I was about to pull a Michael and rage quit the game, and then a friend, Ethan, was saying something about how we should learn from our mistakes, but at the same time my brother was talking about turrets, and so instead of learn from our mistakes, Ethan came out with we should learn from turrets. And at the time it was very hilarious, because we were in the middle of a shadow raid, and like, if there's one thing you don't want to do in a shadow raid is deploy turrets, because they will just start shooting at everything. And so I found it funny enough that I continued to play with him for another couple of hours. It was now it's also like a inside joke between the 3 of us. Why can I not count? I don't know. Another reason why I'm not counting the Beowulfs that I've killed, Rwby's killed, whatever. Because I'm apparently very bad at it. Which is sad, because like I said in probably what would be the video prior to this one, or maybe a couple of videos prior to this one, I'm an accountant, at least for now. Hopefully I would love nothing more than to go out to Austin, help Rooster Teeth produce the more complete version of this game, and pretty much anything that has to do with Rwby in that series. And, well, I mean, I wouldn't mind doing, well, a whole lot of the stuff that they do. Like, then again, I'm sure that there's plenty of fans of theirs who have told them countless times, hey, we'd love to come out there and help you guys do yada yada yada, whatever, be on a podcast, do Red versus Blue or something like that. Obviously it's not going to be that easy to get in to Rooster Teeth. They're, obviously fairly small company. It took Jordan Scott 5 months producing this, making this game, to get in. And even at that, I don't know if he would have gotten in at all had Monty not been inclined to make Rwby into a game, or Matt, or Bernie even. Like, if any of those 3 had been like, we don't know if we want a game, then he may not have got in at all. very glad that he did though, because as much fun as this is, the full thing will be even more fun. And I think I'm down to the last couple of Beowulfs here, so maybe I shall stop monologuing for a bit, go get lunch, and finish this tea that is probably cold now. Hey, there we go. Wave 60 is complete. Potion count, before I forget, 99. Can I like click on something and then scroll down? No. Alright, 99. 2 things are 99. 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 things of 99 and a thing of 65. So let's see, that is 594, 659 potions. 659 potions. I'm up by quite a good bit, and my gosh, look at all the ammo. Look at it all. Ruby could start her own ammo store at this point. Yeah, my guess is that if she didn't enjoy fighting Grimm so much, she'd probably do that. Alright, let me equip some stuff, and then we'll end this recording, and I will go grab lunch.